Welcome to History Love, where we explore the stories, people, and events that shaped our world. Let's dive into the past and uncover history's most fascinating moments. The extra-long history of the hot dog, a tale of tubular tastes. The hot dog's history is as long and twisted as the sausage itself, stretching back to ancient Rome, meandering through Germany, and landing with a sizzle on American grills. But before it became the beloved backyard barbecue staple, the hot dog's ancestors had to survive some pretty bizarre beginnings. Ancient sausage shenanigans. Our story starts in the extravagant halls of Emperor Nero's Rome, where his cook, Gaius, made a culinary discovery that would change the course of meat history forever. Back then, pigs were starved for a week before their grand roasting, ensuring an, pure cooking experience. One fateful day, Gaius was overseeing the kitchen when he noticed that one pig had been fully roasted, but, oops, someone forgot to clean it first. Curious, and probably slightly panicked, Gaius jabbed a knife into the pig's belly. To his surprise, out popped the intestines, empty, thanks to the forced fasting, but puffed up from the heat like an overinflated balloon. Instead of running away screaming, as many of us would have done, Gaius saw an opportunity. Eureka! I have discovered something of great importance, he supposedly cried, before promptly stuffing the intestines with ground meats, spices, and wheat. And just like that, the sausage was born, because what else are you going to do with a freshly roasted set of pig guts? The Great German Debate. As the centuries rolled on, sausages became a European sensation, but no one embraced them quite like the Germans. They mastered the art of stuffing meat into casings, creating all sorts of delicious varieties to pair with their favorite beverage, beer. Naturally, when something is this good, everyone wants credit for it. Two German towns, Frankfurt and Vienna, have been locked in a centuries-old food feud over who invented the modern hot dog. Frankfurt claims they created the Frankfurter in 1484, 8 years before Columbus stumbled upon America. Meanwhile, the fine folks of Vienna insist that they birthed the Wienerwurst. Who's telling the truth? Well, we may never know, but one thing is certain. Without these meat-loving Germans, our beloved hot dog might never have made it across the Atlantic. The hot dog hits America. German immigrants brought their precious sausages to America in the 1800s, selling them from pushcarts in the streets of New York. But the real hot dog revolution came courtesy of one man, Nathan Handwerker. Nathan was a Polish immigrant slicing buns at a Coney Island hot dog stand in 1915, making a modest $11 a week. Living solely on hot dogs, talk about dedication, and sleeping on the kitchen floor, he managed to save $300. With his hard-earned cash, he opened his own stand and devised a brilliant marketing strategy, selling his hot dogs for just 5 cents while his competitor charged 10 cents. Customers flocked to his cheaper, equally delicious dogs, and before long, Nathan's Famous was born. Hot dogs fit for royalty. By the time the Great Depression hit, Nathan's hot dogs were famous nationwide. They even made their way to the White House, or at least to a very fancy picnic. In 1939, when President Franklin Roosevelt hosted King George VI and Queen Elizabeth at Hyde Park, First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt had a wild idea. Why not serve hot dogs? Some worried that offering royalty such a humble dish might be a diplomatic disaster. Eleanor, unbothered, quipped about the hubbub in her newspaper column. So many people are worried that the dignity of our country will be imperiled by inviting royalty to a picnic, particularly a hot dog picnic. As it turned out, there was no international incident. Quite the opposite. The king loved the hot dogs so much, he asked for seconds. If that's not a royal seal of approval, what is? The hot dog's future. No end in sight. Today, hot dogs continue to be an American icon, devoured at baseball games, summer cookouts, and, if you're brave, competitive eating contests. From their strange beginnings in ancient Rome to their noble approval in the 20th century, the humble hot dog has proven itself to be one of history's tastiest underdogs. So next time you take a bite of that deliciously grilled Frank, just remember, you're not just eating a snack. You're eating a legend. Thanks for joining us on this journey through history. If you love this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to History Love. Together, let's keep the love for history alive. See you in the next chapter.